Sometimes a once in a lifetime prediction can take even 6 years to manifest. I had written in my book, How's That? A prediction on Harmanpreet Kaur. I had said that Harmanpreet Kaur has got such a phenomenal horoscope that she can do a Kapil Dev. She can do for women's cricket what Kapil Dev had done for the men's cricket, because she has got a horoscope which is 1 in a billion. She has got Pluto in 0 degrees into its own house, which happens once in 250 years. And that had made her such a huge phenomenon. When the chips are down, when everything is against you, she would create some historic marvel where she will rise like a phoenix and lead her team to a victory for the first time in history. And she did that. And I'm very, very happy to say that I was in the stadium to witness history. And I also thank Times of India for giving me this opportunity to revisit this prediction. And even before the start of this World Cup, 50 over World Cup, I had said in the Times of India Sports that India has got a great chance to win the Women's World Cup. And even before the semi-final against Australia, you needed a miracle to actually win against Australia, and I had predicted that Indian women will actually do that. And also before the final, I had said that India will win against the South Africans. So they did it, created history, and I am very, very happy to be part of this huge historic victory. Why do I feel that India has got a higher chance? I am saying like there is a 90% chance that India will win. Okay, the reason is multiple factors. Okay, first of all, Harmanpreet Kaur. Harmanpreet Kaur has got a 1 in a billion horoscope. Her chart is so powerful that she has this Pluto in 0 degrees, which comes across once in 240 years, and it normally belongs to those people who create history, who do something for the first time ever. And if Harmanpreet is going to win this World Cup, she would have led her country for the first time. A billion point three, 1.4 billion population, and this one after so many attempts, will be winning the World Cup for the first time, and she would be that girl who would have led that. So there is a phenomenal achievement, right? So that is something. And her horoscope is very powerful. She has a very, very powerful Neptune in the 7th house, Pluto at this point of time transiting the 8th house of sports. She has a very powerful planet in the 3rd house of captaincy. She has a very strong planet in the 12th house of international success. So it's like phenomenal chart. So she has it in her to, at this point of time, create history, lead a team to huge victory. Now, if I'm looking at the second thing is that, like Kapil Dev had his devils, Harmanpreet has her own set of devils. And the common thing between Kapil's teams and Harmanpreet's team is that the teams are full of grey lizards. If I'm looking at the current Indian team, Smriti Mandhana, Jemima Rodrigues, Deepti Sharma, Amanjot Kaur, Radha Yadav, Renuka Singh. There is in the playing 11, there are 5-6 grey lizards. So which is phenomenal. So which means that the more grey lizards are there, the more the possibility of you overcoming the greatest odds and creating history. And that's exactly they did. You had to beat Australia. At some point of time you have to beat them, right? If you're going to clinch, then you have to create a miracle, and they've already done one miracle. So it is only one more miracle to make it happen, so they can do that. So this team has it in them to do it. So that is one. Third part is the coach. We have a phenomenal coach. Look at this poetic, the justice. Okay, if Amol Mazumdar goes on to win this World Cup as a coach, then he would have created history, isn't it? He would have done something which no other coach has done it. And mind you, and all the coaches we had, they have played for the country, done something. They had something significant. But Amol Mazumdar was a workhorse for Mumbai, but he couldn't play for the country. And if he does this, it will be like a wow. It's like a destiny revisited, and it would be a miracle created. And Amol has it in him at this point of time. The planets are so powerfully placed that he can create that kind of a history. He has it in the third house. Third house means the leadership and coaching. Seventh house is very powerful, which is again as a coach. Ninth house is very powerful, again as a coach. It's all coming together, and his horoscope is definitely more powerful than Mandla Mashimbi, the coach of South Africa. In fact, even Mandla is also one coach who has never played for his country, which is very interesting. But then comparatively, I would say Amol has got a better horoscope. So finally, the last factor, which I feel would go in India's favor is a very, very interesting thing, is that during the league matches, India lost against Australia and South Africa. And of course, we also lost to England. Okay, now what happens is when we lost in the league matches, I was really, in some way, I was happy, because I felt that if we are going to meet the same teams again, then the chances of we winning against them becomes very high. That's how exactly it works. Especially because if you're equal teams, or then if the first team wins the inconsequential match, then the other team wins the more consequential match. So we had lost to Australia once, we won against them. And we lost to England, but then they are out. And we had also lost to South Africa. And the chances of winning against them goes up dramatically higher. Okay, and in a more consequential match. But otherwise, this team, Indian team, this entire from Shafali Verma to Renuka Singh, this is a phenomenal squad, and this squad has it in them to create history. So I'm going to be in the stadium to cheer the girls, and I'm going to be witnessing this moment of history which will be created by the Indian girls. So go India, go!